Just a few hours away from kick-off here at SJP against Newport County this afternoon. So it's time for another pitch update with Chaz. Chaz, how are we?
Chaz is starving at the moment.
No breakfast?
Fair. No breakfast yet. We all decided that we'd get a double cut and a mark before we ate anything, because if we ate anything in the middle of that, we'd all just want to go sleep. But we are particularly hungry now, and we're all regretting that decision. So, but it was a group decision, so that's the way it goes. Democracy.
It's a big weekend for the club, of course. 2 games here. Today's game against Newport, and tomorrow the women are playing Argyle. With your blessing, I imagine, 2 games on this pitch in 2 days, but I imagine you're not worried at all, and you're looking forward to seeing how it holds up. I'm quite looking forward to tomorrow's game, to be fair, seeing the girls play on the pitch. Obviously, from a groundsman's point of view, you want the minimal amount of games possible, because it looks really nice now, and it'd be a shame for anyone to go out there. But obviously, it's here to play football on, so and almost honoured for the girls to be coming in here to play, and also with it being our friends down the road, I think that's a fitting game to be playing in here. So yeah, fully behind it, and obviously hope we win. Of course, and at home next week as well against Mansfield. So that's 3 games in a week. How much does that alter your preparation, or what are you going to do differently that you perhaps wouldn't in the next week? So if we've had 2 weeks, the last one, we've been able to do more work, more aeration, fertiliser and stuff. You kind of roll with the punches a little bit now. The weather's fantastic. Pitch is going to hold up better when the weather's fantastic. So the more games we get when the weather's fantastic, the easier it is. Now, this pitch hasn't really been tested yet at all as far as weather events goes. We thought we were going to get one. I think it was for the last game, but that didn't happen. Never came, did it?
More games while it's dry. It seems to be holding up. We don't know. It's the first year for this pitch. It's the first year for us to look after this pitch, and we're giving it our best shot with the resources we have, and we'll see at the end of the season. We'll be able to review the season and do a debrief and see where we are with it. But at the moment, you can't complain.
Absolutely, and we've caught you in the act really of putting the lines on for today's game. Let's find out a little bit more about that then. How much paint would you use to do one set of pitch markings? Okay,
so the paint we use is an emulsion, so it's a water-based paint. So we mix it with water. It obviously isn't. It doesn't stay there forever, but it's a mixture of exterior and interior paint, although it's specifically designed to use on grass so it doesn't kill it. If you put enough of it on, you would damage the surface. A 12.5 litre tub. Well, we use about 6 litres of the paint in about 9 litres of water. So it's sort of 1 to 2, 1 to 3 sort of thing. So it's a fairly thick mix, but it goes through a little nozzle, gets pumped through a little nozzle onto the ground, sprays on. And what I have noticed that if you replace your nozzle about every 3 to 4 months, you use a lot less paint, because the paint obviously is abrasive, and as it goes through the nozzle, it wears it. So if I have an old nozzle in there, I'll have to put more paint in the tank. And if I have a new nozzle in there, which costs next to nothing, then it will do a surround with one tank, which is 15 litres.
Amazing. I mean, there you go. There's more things you find out about paint every day from Chaz. We were talking off camera, weren't we? And we were saying you must do some miles on a match day. The amount you walk around this pitch. We should put a heat map on you. Get a GPS and see what your heat map looks like.
Yeah. I kind of try and work it out as I'm walking up and down. And I kind of get to the 12 kilometres, 12, depending on how many. Sort of. It's about 5 to 6 per cut. But then you're only doing half the pitch, so but that's kind of what it is. Pitch is 110 yards long, and there are seven up and downs per set of blocks, so we kind of could work it out. But yeah, it would be quite fun to put a GPS on me, as long as it isn't voice. Doesn't pick up my voice, because might be a lot of swearing on it sometimes if somebody annoys me.
Well, Optastats, if you're watching this, we'd love a GPS tracker for Chaz, because we'd love to see that heat map. Chaz, thanks a lot. We'll let you crack on, because I know you've got a busy weekend. And yeah, we look forward to seeing what the pitch looks like after 3 games in a week.
Yeah, I'm kind of quietly chuffed here, sitting here.
So you should be.
It's great fun putting the white line on this pitch, as it is now. Hopefully it'll be great fun for the rest of the season, but let's wait and see how it goes.
Yep, Devon Weathers doing its best to keep us happy this week. Well, for the past few weeks, really. Let's hope it stays like that. We'll catch up with Chaz more later next week.
Thank you very much.